Hello everyone, I'm back again with a bit of knitting. This time I'm knitting a square frog. He doesn't quite look like a frog, but he was intended to be a frog. So I started by casting on 10 stitches and knitting one row, purling one row 5 times, so a total of 10 rows, 5 knitted, 5 purled. I hope I'm using the correct terms. I don't tend to follow patterns, I just kind of make what I fancy and go with my limited knowledge. But yeah, made a second leg and then knit across the whole row, tying them together in the middle with a double knot, and then continuing on. This then makes them join into one single piece so that I can make the whole thing, when it folds over, into a little frog. This is a similar technique to what I use to make my little monster friends. It's pretty much the same thing, just done in green, which makes it immediately more frog-like. I'm hoping maybe to make some more of these little square animals, as it's quite a bit of fun. I bought this green specifically to make a frog, and I'm hoping maybe I'll get some more wool and different colours in the future to try out some different animals. I used a knitting dolly for the arms, making them to about the length of the tube each side so I could then stitch them in. I love knitting dollies, it's so easy to knit with them. And then I just take the ends, tie them up, and use a yarn needle to take the thread through to the other side so it's all nice and neat. From there they can then be stitched easily onto each side to make the little arms so we can wave at you. And then I stitch on a little face. I used black wool and pink wool for his little cheeks. Sometimes I use buttons or beads. With this wool it's quite easy to do it with wool to sew it on, which is nice. And then I stitched it all together the wrong way around and then turned it inside out so I've got that nice neat seam. It takes quite a bit of fiddling to make sure everything's pushed through properly, but there he is. And then we stuff him. I bought some stuffing, a whole new bag of it recently, which is made from recycled bottles, and it's really soft. It's a lot nicer than my old stuffing, which is really good and seems to go a lot further, so I'm happy about that. Then I give him a little stitch up. I do it from the other side. Now that he's all turned the right way around, it blends in easily because, particularly with this, it's the right colour. And here he is, all finished, ready to go and sit with all the other knitted toys I've made. Thanks for watching, bye!